Hello and welcome to HLI Lifelines, produced by Human Life International for the English-speaking countries of the world. I'm Raymond de Souza. From time to time we hear in the mainstream media the worn-out accusation that pro-lifers have organized a campaign of terror and intimidation against the reproductive health centers. They say that pro-lifers are a danger to abortionists and to all of those who defend women's reproductive rights. The pro-abortionists made these charges once again in the wake of that cowardly murder of the abortionist George Tiller in late May 2009. But the truth is that every true pro-lifer condemns all murder, whether the victim is an adult or a child or a preborn child in the womb. Murder is murder. And yet, somehow, pro-lifers are depicted by pro-abortionists as actually supporting the killing of abortionists. The media also implies that such acts are actually common. But this is another falsehood aimed to denigrate those who defend the right to life for all. The fact is that abortionists and pro-choice activists are guilty of systematic violence, whereas extremely few pro-life activists commit acts of violence. Of course, it would be just as wrong to portray all pro-choice activists as bloodthirsty murderers and violent woman haters and such. But it is just a fact that abortionists, as a group, commit an unusually high number of violent crimes against women, pro-lifers, and even their colleagues. Few examples. In July 1993, abortionist David Benjamin killed Guadalupe Negron, a mother of 4. During the abortion, he lacerated her cervix and punctured her uterus, causing severe bleeding. Then he abandoned her. He was convicted of murder due to his depraved indifference to human life. Abortionist Malachi De Henry lost his license to practice medicine in New York, Alabama, and Mississippi due to bungled abortions, and he was convicted of manslaughter in 2008 for killing his wife with a handgun. Abortionist Alicia Hanna was convicted of second-degree murder after Angela Sanchez, a mother of 4, died at Hanna's abortion mill. Hanna tried to stuff Angela's body into the trunk of her car in order to dump it across the border in Tijuana, Mexico. Abortionist Brian Finkel was convicted of 22 counts of sexual abuse of his patients and is currently in jail where he belongs. And of course, pro-abortion violence is systematically ignored by the liberal media and most politicians. And last but not least, the reportedly common practice of leaving babies that survive abortions to die in unoccupied rooms is another gruesome violence. Even many pro-abortionists themselves oppose this crime. Only one major politician in America has opposed efforts to make this grisly practice illegal. Today he sits at the Oval Office in the White House. In July 1994, when Paul Hill murdered Florida abortionist John Britton and his armored escort, the media produced hundreds of stories. But when pro-abortion activist Eileen Janicek shot pro-life minister Jerry Simon through his living room window, the national media completely ignored the story. The same bias is rampant in TV series that routinely caricature pro-lifers as ignorant, mean-spirited zealots and present abortionists as well-meaning heroes who suffer persecution and violence due to their selfless service for women. It's time to debunk their myths. Pro-lifers are much more peaceful and non-violent than those they oppose, despite the stories that the pro-abortion media tells you. Thank you for your attention. I'm Raymond de Souza. Until next time, keep supporting HLI, and God bless you.